Now, as far as game day experiences, there's little that compares to a flyover at Notre Dame Stadium. And once again, this afternoon, fighter jets will take to the air over the Golden Dome. The 63rd Fighter Squadron of the Air National Guard will deploy A-10s for a ceremonial flyover. Our Vahid Sadrazadeh had a chance to spend time with the lead pilot. Hey, Vahid, I know you had a good time with those guys, too.
What a spectacular day with them, Allison, down in Fort Wayne. That squadron you were mentioning, part of the 122nd Fighter Wing based out of Fort Wayne. What a spectacular day it is to fly that ceremonial flyover here at Notre Dame Stadium. The pilots will fly from south to the north end zone directly over Notre Dame Stadium, right to South Bend International Airport. And for one of the pilots, it is a very special homecoming.
Right now I have 999.5 hours in the A-10. So my flight over Notre Dame Stadium will be my 1,000-hour mark.
Saturday marks another milestone for Lieutenant Colonel Brian Frazier.
I grew up watching Notre Dame.
The 28-year veteran of the Air Force will be making his homecoming.
When I was a young kid in elementary school, my best friend and I used to ride our bikes down to Notre Dame Stadium and wait outside by halftime and get a ticket stub.
Frazier this time will trade in the bicycle and be the lead pilot when these bombers of the 122nd Fighter Wing out of Fort Wayne fly over Notre Dame Stadium.
So I'm number 2 right here on the left-hand side of this formation 4 ship back in the F-16. This was a Stanford game, 2004.
The Lieutenant Colonel also flies F-16s and last flew over the stadium 14 years ago.
We are called the Black Snake, so we are the only A-10 in the CAF that has a snake on the nose.
These heavy-duty and well-equipped fighter jets are used as aids in natural disasters and in wartime battles during enemy gunfire.
Basically, the airplane is built around this gun. It's seven rounds. It shoots 60 rounds per second. We call it the titanium bathtub. The cockpit and around the cockpit is wrapped in titanium, basically, and that's to keep us safe from any shots coming from the ground.
Call sign Mad Dog gave me an exclusive tour of their pre-flight routine.
Not as cool as the Notre Dame locker room, but kind of cool. We have our own lockers and own equipment. This is the harness that I wear, and this actually hooks up to the risers that are inside of the cockpit. That hooks me to the parachute. Custom fitted to each pilot. Has a microphone in there, inhalation, exhalation valves, and some really cool sunglasses.
Even though it's a short flight from Fort Wayne to South Bend, it takes up to 30 to 40 crew members to make flyovers happen. From the crew chief on the ground who gives the all clear, to someone inside Notre Dame Stadium timing out the flyover with the band leader. Come Saturday, when it's time to step in the cockpit and make his homecoming, Frazier will be grateful.
I'm sure all my friends from Clay High School are going to be waving at me, and all my friends from South Bend, and my mom certainly will be happy to see me fly over too. Go Irish!
Now, the view you are looking at right now, my photojournalist Todd Manning is pointing directly at the box where the band leader is going to be standing side by side with one of those members of the squadron. That spotter will time out perfectly when those fighter jets can come in at the end of the national anthem. Again, it takes a whole crew to make this happen. Now, if weather was a factor today and it was thunderstorming or raining, they said the only thing they don't fly in are thunderstorms because it could get dangerous then. But picture perfect skies. Looking forward to a third consecutive flyover today at Notre Dame Stadium. I'm Vahid Sadrazadeh. You're watching ABC 57 Saturday Kickoff. We'll be right back.